Hello, my name is Ha, and this is my wife Ann. Through our wedding planning and everything, we wanted to be able to find somebody that photography and videography that can capture a lot of the moments and a lot of the memories that we have. Due to the fact that we had a budget with our wedding and we wanted to keep our budget to a certain amount, and we wanted to be creative. There are a lot of things that we created within our wedding that, like our centerpiece, our table numbers, down to our sweetheart table, the table that me and Ann sat at. I built that at my sister's house, so I wanted to be captured in something. I surprised her with it, and she didn't know. So I wanted a photographer who would be able to capture those memories that we create together. And I think that we went through a lot of different type of thrift stores looking for different material, different things that can fit in with our wedding. And so we found a lot of those things and sacrificed a lot of our time off. Whenever we had an off day, we're either at IKEA or we're at thrift stores or anywhere that we can find things, Michael's even. And so we went through that process, and we wanted to capture that process by finding the right photographer. And in doing so, we had that mind that we wanted the photographer to capture not just the stuff on the table, but the memories, because the stuff on the table and the stuff that we wear, or the people that are around, is what the memories that we have. And so finding that photographer for us is really important. And again, I really want to emphasize, not cheesy, because we don't like to stand in front of the camera and just smile and take pictures, so something natural, something that can capture everything that I wanted in a wedding photographer. And I think that when we went through that search and that process, and we found Sergey, are you going to help me in this?
I'm sorry. Cut.
That's what I'm like. You have to go into that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
Like that.
He'll cut it. Okay.
So because of all the effort that we put in on preparing for the big day and trying to fulfill our vision for the big day, the biggest thing for me was that finding a photographer that can capture all of that for us. And so I had to look for a photographer online just to be able to find someone who can capture this for us. I had a vision how my photo is going to turn out, that I want something more candid, more intimate, not too posy, and obviously within our budget. And that was a very difficult task for us to do. So I spent weeks and months searching. And so I was able to find Sergey off of one of the website, and first seeing his photos, I immediately thought, man, that this is what I want, but I don't think I can afford this. So I showed it to Ha, and we just said, hey, let's just contact him and see, maybe it would work out. So we said, hey, let's just send the email. So that's what we did. And of course, we set up the meeting with him, and immediately we knew he was the right photographer for us, and we're willing to sacrifice all the budget for it, actually. And he made it really comfortable walking us through the process on how to plan, what to look for, what to prioritize. And that's what we did, and the process was so super smooth. After we signed the contract, he walked us through all of that, and then
Yeah, so what caught my eyes when I first saw the photos that Sergey did was that it captured a lot of the emotion and the candidate that we want, and it captured the moment of it without being too cheesy, which is exactly what I want. So when we met Sergey, he was just a genuine person, and we just kind of got along really well. We met at a really nice place locally near us. And we felt really comfortable with him, and he explained everything from A to Z and pretty much let us know this will be here, on the day of will be this. And he also did engagement shoot, which was something we also plan on doing as well. And we highly recommend doing as well, because it's just something that we really enjoy the process. So our engagement shoot was really kind of extreme for most engagement shoot. We kind of did a destination engagement shoot at Yosemite.
Yes.
And so he drove 6 hours up and 6 hours back just to take pictures with us and for us. And so it was a great day, and we didn't feel like it was such a bad experience at all. It was a great experience. We felt like we went hiking and we had pictures to show it.
Yeah.
And obviously,
it was good because it was 3 months prior to our wedding.
Yeah.
So that really calms my nerves, because standing in front of the camera was the biggest thing for me, because I get camera shy, and on my big day I don't want to look so awkward and don't know how to pose and the whole nine. So having that engagement shoot 3 months before our wedding, it was nice because it prepped Ha, and we also have pictures to display for our wedding. So that was something that we really enjoyed and really recommend you doing prior to your wedding.
Yeah, that experience kind of helped us a lot, because I mean, you hiked there for a few hours, you're sweating and you're taking pictures, and you're learning the poses, you're learning the right side to stand, where to stand, and I think that carried on to our wedding, so where we can be more relaxed on our wedding day, because we have a million things on our mind on our wedding days, not to mention to say I do, but also just kind of being relaxed, enjoying the day as well. And the constant communication between us and our photographer, it just really helped us with that day, and it made everything so much more smoother. And once we saw the pictures for what it was, and it captured everything and kind of exactly what we wanted from the pictures that we wanted our pictures to look timeless. And clearly it shows that our pictures are timeless. Well, according to us, we love it. So definitely it's something that experience really does help us. And I think that the wedding itself was great, and the experience of having the engagement photo and the whole setup and the whole communication and everything was great. And picking out photos, so many beautiful photos to pick out from, and of course we went with the biggest ones because we wanted to capture the most. Our engagement picture was great scenery, and of course our wedding day itself had so many little bits of details of our memories, and so we ended up choosing the biggest photo albums that we could, and they came out great, and it sits in our living room today, and we love the fact that we have something to show for it, and it's something that we can.
And it's the only thing that we can remember from our wedding too.
Pretty much, it just goes by so fast.
Yeah, and it all captured down into the pictures, and the day goes by super fast. It's in a blink of an eye. The moment you wake up to the time that you have to clean up to go home, and it's the pictures that you are able to live by, and we don't regret it at all.
Yeah, you look at a picture and you say, I remember that moment.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah.